you're dating and you get a text around like 12 a.m., 1 a.m.?
You mean a booty call?
Yes.
Won't he do it?
That sounds amazing. If you're dating the person and they're hitting you about that time and saying like, hey, come over?
Well,
like
hanging
seeing
out,
someone.
Seeing. I have to be clear
Yes.
on my words because nowadays it's all different. There's
Yeah,
hanging
I don't
out.
know what that means. What's seeing
There's
and dating?
hanging out, hooking
Kicking
up,
it. Guys say that they're kicking it.
talking. It's a lot of...
This is what I tell my friends, because my girlfriend's like, hey, I got a text. I always say, what time did you get that text? Because for me, when I was dating, I would, what?
Right, I'm thinking the same thing, Lonnie. I'm just thinking these are glorified hoe booty call names. I'm just saying.
What?
Dating, kicking it, like,
Well,
it's like whole times.
Well, no, what I would do is I would gauge what kind of date it was by the time. So if I got a text saying, hey, you want to hang out, like 12 p.m. and before, it was just like friendship. If it was like 2 to 8, it was a date. After 8, to me, that was a booty call.
Girl, if I had already slept with
After
him
8
and he's
p.m.,
hitting
it was
me,
a booty call.
then
No,
it's
8
all
p.m.
good.
That's still dinner
yeah.
and movies
No,
and stuff.
I would have dinner around 7:30,
Oh,
God.
8:30.
That's early.
Well, I
Tamara.
had a
It's still
job.
light
I gotta go
outside.
to work the next day.
Yeah,
I was
see,
saying
yeah.
married on a dinner date. It's still light outside.
Tam.
What?
Tam.
Okay, educate me.
I can't
But
let
did you go when they called you at like 8 o'clock?
Oh,
That's what I
no.
want to know. Did you go out on a date?
No, a date was like 2 between 8. If
No.
it was between that time,
You
yeah.
gotta have your
If it
date
was
during
if it was a
sunlight.
booty call, no. I don't want
does
to.
location-
You guys, I never dated to just date. I
Oh, okay.
courted.
All
I
right,
like
calm
to do
down.
that.
It's all right. It's all right.
Am I getting?
Wait, I'm asking.
because
I have
people
questions.
confuse it.
I have questions that need to be answered.
Okay, what's your question?
Tamara,
Yes.
does the location depend as well?
Yes,
Like if
God.
you're getting a booty call and somebody's asking you to go meet them at a restaurant at 12:30 at night, that's not a booty
not
call.
Lies. He's trying to wind
No,
you
yeah.
down. You then booty
And then
call.
have a booty call.
Now, is it still called a booty call even though you already gave him the booty? Does that
Yep.
matter?
It does.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like if I already gave you the booty, then we have an understanding.
I mean, if you already did it, that means you're a sure thing. That's what
Yeah,
that
That means you are
Okay.
categorized at that
Necessarily
time.
nowadays.
Right.
Not necessarily.
Oh, yeah. That's a, you got, okay.
If it was
So,
good,
look,
then I'm
look.
a
Break it
sure
down.
thing.
I feel like the
if
one
it was
that's
not
currently
good,
dating,
it ain't
break it
happening
down.
again.
Break it down, please, Lonnie, because you know I'm old school.
Okay.
Please.
For
let me
you,
know.
a booty call is probably 8 p.m.
I can't
all right?
believe that.
I get
That
that.
is terrible, Tam.
You don't go out after dark, all right? I get that. But for everybody else in America, a booty call is usually after 1 a.m., from the hours of 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. because a lot
Wait a
of
minute.
things
I say
happen.
midnight.
Yeah, I was going to say 11:30,
Midnight is not
midnight.
No.
You would go out on a date at 11:30, midnight?
That's a, no, I'm,
Come over here,
listen,
baby.
What?
Some people like a booty call, okay? First of all, we're not dissing people that like it because
Right.
you know what? Booty calls has its purpose in life, okay?
Yes, it does.
Sometimes you need to get a little tune up. Maybe you don't have nobody right now. Maybe they don't have nobody right now.
Yes.
Maybe you ain't got time to have a relationship, but you might be feeling something,
It can
all right?
definitely
So
change.
you got a number and you call it.
And men are not the only ones
Wow.
calling folks for booty calls.
Okay, can I ask
You married. Okay. Now, I'm about to get real personal. If you don't
Okay.
want to answer it, don't answer it. But do you have relations after midnight?
What do you...
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Because sometimes you get a feeling. It's the same thing with a single woman. You get a feeling,
well, I'm
and you may
married,
not
yeah.
be. But just
That
because
doesn't
you're not.
work for everybody, Tam.
No, I know.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Yes, because
So
my
you
girl.
saying that us single chicks,
I'm not judging.
we can't
I'm
get
not.
none because we not married. I'm sorry,
didn't say
but
that.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just-
go to hell then because I've been getting it all. It's natural. It's life. Thank you. Stand up, my single sisters, because thank you.
Yes,
We keeping it real today. We gonna
I
keep
can't
it
lie.
real.
I
Okay?
can't lie. I think it's important when you're a single woman to
Why you done
foil
moved all over
your
there?
royal
Tamar
oats.
moved me over there. I think she's protecting me from you.
Aren't there certain women, as single women, don't you have that go-to man? The go-to guy?
Sometimes you do. Yes.
Or
yes.
two.
Thank you.
Wait.
Or 4 or 5.
I call him Mr. Yeah, you know?
Okay, I hear it out there, and I'm all about women getting theirs too, because you hear a lot about
Yes.
it with guys. But why inside, I don't believe that a woman can really just have a booty call and not get emotionally attached.
Oh, girl,
I agree.
I
more one?
Lies.
Oh, you
Yeah,
had
you
just
have just
one.
one.
Yeah,
That's
but
wrong.
I
holla,
agree.
J-Rock.
Okay,
Lies,
tell me.
all the lies you tell in the world, child. Because,
Why?
Well, I'm just saying, because you're talking about double standards. There has been times when, I was a single woman. I am not attached like that. I mean, I like what you do, but I don't like you like that.
Exactly.
Like, you're not going to
Exactly.
be my husband.
Wow.
It's a certain type of dude that you pick
Wow.
if you know that you're doing some things, because I know what you're talking about. There's certain, this a whole other conversation that we gotta have on that one. Okay, we need a doctor in for this one, okay, to explain
A therapist.
some of it. Yeah, we need therapists and doctors. But there's a certain type of man that you may not get attached to, and there's certain men that you do get attached
I
to.
agree.
I've
It
read.
depends.
But I read that there's a certain hormone
That's
that is
what I
released.
read.
That
Hold on
don't,
for a
but every
second.
man can't do that to you. That's what I'm
Not
trying
every
to
man
say.
is releasing the hormone.
Yeah. It's you don't release it all the time.
Can Tam
okay?
finish? Because I think I'm going where she is.
All I'm saying is, well, the girls that I know, what happens is when they're having sex all the time, they don't want to get attached, and then they find themselves getting attached, and then they want to key somebody's car when that person doesn't want to be with them anymore.
Well,
I'm
now you
just
talk
keeping
about
it
a
real.
relationship.
Still, sometimes that happens. We naturally release a hormone. I nursed my son. It's the same hormone that is released when you nurse your son. You develop an
Endorphins.
attachment.
Yeah.
That is a scientific fact.
I can't agree with you,
So
pumpkin
did you get
pie.
hot and
Okay,
bothered
wait,
when you
came
was nursing Aiden? Did you?
No, but there's
I'm
a
just
certain
messing with
type of attachment. That's just disgusting.
It's a
Lonnie.
bonding. It's a bonding. I know what you're talking about, but
Yes.
it's different between a man and a woman. And what I'm trying to tell you is that sometimes you have to have rules when you do booty calls.
Yes, God.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
And that's why I have my book, Love 'em or Leave 'em, but don't get stuck with the tab, because in there are rules.
I have a question. Let's clarify what a booty call is.
Yes.
Samara, you said, if somebody calls you after the hours of 7 p.m. or whatever.
No,
What if
after
they
8.
called you? Okay, after 8.
After
what
8,
if they
because for me,
But what if
I
they
want to take you
call
out,
you?
then it's like 10 or 11,
Girl,
and then,
what if they
No,
call you
I don't.
at
No.
2 p.m.?
Well, I'm talking about my personal
Hold on, let her-
experience. I'm
let her
not saying
finish,
it's
let her
for
finish.
everybody.
Okay, I'm sorry. Go get your life.
What if they call you at 2 p.m. and they say, hey, let's meet up at midnight?
Where?
So technically they made the plans with you early in
But
the day to make the booty call later on in the day.
No.
But where we going?
Yeah, but
Where we going?
they call me at
Actually-
2, but they want me to hang out at,
You know
at
what?
midnight. That's still a booty call.
that's a booty call.
Okay, now I see where we're going. Let me tell y'all something. It don't matter what the time is. It could be
Right.
2 p.m., it could be 2
agree.
a.m. If you having a relationship and it's a sexual relationship and that's all it is, that's called a booty
call.
That's what it is. It don't matter about the time.
Preach
It don't
now.
matter.
And if I can add to that disclaimer, if you are involving yourself in that booty call, just be aware that there's a possibility, because we women are emotional,
That you're gonna
you
catch your
could-
feelings.
You
Yes,
could get your
that's all
feelings
I'm
caught.
saying.
Possibly.
And become
Or
just
not.
more involved in that.
But you know what? I do
Saying.
think it's important. Like if you meet somebody and you having booty call relations
Right.
with them, that you have to have a conversation. You know what I
Right.
mean?
You have
And
that
that's-
booty call
How does it
etiquette.
go? Can
That's
I
what we
hear it?
call
How
it.
does it go?
Well, you just got to have the booty call conversation. Like, okay, so we just booty calling, or I mean, we in a relationship. What's T? What's your intent?
Exactly.
You know, and there's nothing wrong with a woman asking a man like, pumpkin,
Will they
schmumpkin.
be honest with you, though? That's
The booty
nine
call
times out of
etiquette,
10.
the first time they won't. I can
Right.
tell you that right now, because they want the booty. That's why we call it booty call.
And they're afraid that you'll take the booty away from them if they
they're
tell you they don't
honest.
want to be with you.
That's why I go by the time.
So if you
Not
arranged and you had the talk and the booty call said, yes, we're just booty calling, and you find out from your girlfriend that
calling.
he had a booty call with her after you,
My
are you
who?
cool with that?
See, that's
My
just-
who
With a friend of
friend?
yours.
That's just
With a friend of
nasty.
yours.
No,
Punch her in the
that's
forehead because I don't
complicate
play that.
things.
Like, what you talking about?
That's-
Like, you already know I'm booty calling with him, so why is you booty calling with him?
So booty calls
But
can
it's
be
a booty
shared,
call. It's
but a
nothing
booty call
serious,
means
though.
he's not yours.
Exactly. It's nothing serious.
And your emotion just got caught up in that.
It's a lot of booties in this. A lot of booties.
Because we talking about two totally different things. You know what I
Exactly.
mean? If we in the same circle, my booty call is off your limit.
Exactly.
Find your
And you
own.
know that. That's it.
That's that.
Agreed.